Hello everyone. Till now we have covered the environment setup and the introduction of the Linux operating system, their history, their benefit, their application, all the things, the theoretical portion we have covered. Today lecture we will start talking about the real implementation of the Linux commands. Before that, I'll just tell you, please go through my last videos to see how you can set up a AWS account and how you can launch a EC2 instance and connect with it so that you have a Linux environment ready to implement all the Linux commands. Okay, so I just clear this. So we are going to implement each and every command over here. Okay, we see I'll just try to keep all the lectures shorts so that you don't feel bored while going through all the lectures. So today we are going to start the basic Linux command in which we are going to cover the file management, permissions, navigations, all the things. Okay, the first thing we are going to cover the file management commands, like how you can manage your file, how you can create it, delete it, how you can copy, remove, all the things we are going to cover in today's lecture. Okay, first we will see how you can create a file. So we have the multiple method we will discuss more about in the course, but as of now, if you want to create an empty file, you can use the touch command. So what we can do, so here if you do ls for the listing, so you can do just type /cd/. If you do ls, which is for listing, so we will talk about this entire file system in the course, but as of now you can understand this is a home directory, this is your personal space where you can perform the task. So cd is a command to change the directory. Now you have in a different directory, there is a command which we call pwd, which is a present working directory. So if you type pwd, you can see you are under the /, this is a root one. As of now, what you can do, type cd stands for change directory, and type home, hit enter. Again, if you do ls, you can see EC2 user, this is a by default folder with the Linux EC2 Linux operating system. So what you can do, repeat the command cd EC2 user and hit enter. So whatever operation we are going to do, it will be over here only. Before that, as I suggested in my last video, first you type sudo su so that you don't need any extra permission. Type the command clear to clear your console. Now if you do write pwd, what is your present working directory, you can see /home/ec2/user. So if you are like being confused, so don't worry, I'm going to take a separate session, a dedicated session over the Linux file system in which I'm going to explain each and everything. As of now, you know what is pwd, which is a present working directory. cd, if you want to change it, then it will work. Okay, now if I do ls, means listing, so you can see nothing over here. So if you want to create a normal empty file, you can type touch. Suppose I am typing first, I just want to create a simple text file, so the command would be touch command. So I'm writing touch first.txt, hit enter. Now if you do ls, you can see first.txt is here. So we understand how you can create a empty file. Now next is view the content. So we have a command called cat command. With the help of cat command, we can see the content of a file. Now if I try to do cat first.txt, definitely we have not write anything under this first.txt, so definitely it won't return anything. So but what we can do, we type a command nano and type first.txt. So if you want to write anything into a file, you can use the command nano. So nano command help you to write under anything into a file. So we are typing nano first.txt, hit enter. So it will give you an editor in which you can write anything. So I'm just writing hello everyone, this is just for demo, and here I am writing kickstart academy. To save this file, you have to enter from your keyword Control X. Whatever we have written over here, it started showing up over here. So if you want to create an empty file, you can use the touch command. If you want to write something into the file, you can use the nano command, and if you want to see the content of a file, you can use the cat command. So we have learned 3 more commands. Now we have, if you want to see some files, we have less, we have head, we have tell command. What it means? So suppose it is just a 2 line of code, but suppose if you have a file which having almost 1000 line of code, in that case these less, and we have a one more command which is a more command. So this less and more command will help you over there. What is this head and tell command? Don't worry, I'll just type and written everything. So to see the implementation of less, head and tell command, what we can do, we will go to this home directory, type ls. We have a folder which is a where folder. Suppose we go under this where, do ls, we have set of commands. We go under suppose log, and then now ls, we have a set of files .log. So for the better picture, we just clear the terminal, we just see cd. Now what I wanted to see the content of any of the file, this file. So what we do, definitely we will write the cat command. We will copy the name of this file, cloud init.log. If I do hit enter, you can see these lot of files are coming over here, and it is very difficult for me to read, right? It is still loading, like thousands of lines are code or lines over here. So what we can do, just first clear the screen. Okay, now what we can do, we will use this less command. So we do the same thing, right? This same command cat, but we will add this pipe. We will have a detailed discussion over this vertical line which we call pipe, and we just write less. So now if I hit enter, you can see only one page is coming. Now I'm scrolling down, then it is showing up the other details, other line of code. So it makes our visibility very clear, so that like in the first page I can only going through the one page. Once I'm gone through all the details for the first page, little bit I'll do scroll down, then it will showing up the other line of code. So this is very helpful when you want to see a very big log files or any of the large file. So from quit, just Control Q, it will take yourself out, or you can also do the Control Z. So Control Z will help you to take yourself out from this less command. Now we have seen a lot of file. When we write, a lot of file are present, lot of line of code or lot of lines of things are there under this cloud init file. What I want only the top 10 command. Then this we use this head command. Head command by default giving the output of 10 lines of any of the file. Just write cat head this, or what we can do, we just write head cloud init.log. Hit enter, it will show me only the first 10 lines, right? You can say it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So head command will show only the first 10 entry of a file. If I change the head with the tell command, so it will give me the last 10 entries of this file. You can count it, so 3 to 5 8 to 10. So head command will provide the output of first 10 line by default, and tell command will give me the output of last 10 entry of that file. And what this less command will do, it will give her more visibility of a file. If there is 100 page or 1000 line of code, then for better understanding of the entire file, we use less command. And similar go for the more. So if I type more cloud init.log, it will also give me the same output. It will giving me the first one page. As I go scroll down or hit enter, it started giving me the other result. So we have to hit the enter button from our keyboard. And less command we can do the scroll, but here we can't do the scroll. Just hit the enter. Here you can also see more 6% of the file you have seen. If I continuously typing the enter button, it will giving the percentage of the entire file that we have looked into it. So this is the two way or the more commands we have learned. Okay, we understood what is head, what is tail, what is less command, what is cat command. Okay, now copying the file. What we do, we go back to our directory. Okay, do ls, we have the first command. So what I wanted, so if I do pwd, right, we are under this /home/ec2. If we go /home, if I do ls, I can see only the ec2, right? Suppose for the better understanding what we do, if we do ls, we have a lot of file, right? Here what you can do, here you can see the local. Go to the local, do ls, you have nothing, right? What I wanted this file to be copied to this local directory. This we have the file first.txt in this directory /home/ec2. What I wanted to copy this file to this directory. Then what we do, we will write cp. Actually we are under this directory, right? Either we can directly write first.txt, or it's a better practice to give the absolute path. So we will type /home/ec2. we have a file called first.txt. I want to move this file to where /local. So here if you see the copying the file, you see cp, first you have to give the source path, then the destination path. Similarly, I have write cp, I have given the source path of the file that I want to copy. This is under this /home/ec2 user, and I wanted to copy this file to this directory. So I have given the absolute path /local. Now if I hit enter, you see there is no changes over here, but previously when I get into this local directory and hit the ls, it comes up nothing. Now if I do cd local, and if I do ls now, you can see the first.txt is there. And just to validate, you can see cat to see the content under this file, cat first.txt. Hello everyone, this is the just for demo text at the academy. The content is same. So I hope you clear how you can copy a file from one directory to the another directory. Okay, next, moving or renaming the name. Now we do the ls, right? What we did here, we did the copy the file. That means the file under this directory is unaffected, right? If I do ls, this file is still present over here. What I wanted to, suppose if I go to the local, okay, if I do ls, okay, this is the first directory. Okay, now go back to ec2 user. Okay, if I do ls, first.txt is there. I make one more test, do second.txt. I created one more file. Now what I wanted to move this file from here to the local, and this place definitely, if I'm moving it over here, it should be deleted over here. If when I did the copy command, the file is still present in their parent directory, but now I want to move it from here. So what we can do, we will write mv, we'll write simply the file name, it will work, but we do /ec2 user second.txt to local. If I hit enter, If I do ls, you can see first.txt is there only, second.text has been removed. Now if I go to my local and hit enter and then ls, you can see second.txt is there. So this is the command to move. It is similar to the window when we do Control C and Control B and Control X and Control V. So first one only for the copying part, second one is for the cut and paste. So I hope it is clear. Here you can see also rename. So what I wanted to rename it, suppose second.txt, right? I want to change the name of this file. So don't need to give the path, go under this directory where the file is present, just give the directory name, or you can also, if you wanted, you can provide the absolute path in both the cases, but I'm already in the local directory, so I just type mv second.txt. I want to convert the name from second.text to second.txt, so I just hit enter. Now if I do ls, you can see second.text has been converted into second.txt. So this is the move command, mv command, to rename or move the file. Here also similarly mv, first you have to give the source path, then the destination path. Okay, next command is deleting the file. First we see the syntax. So rm is the command, file name, delete a file. rm-i asks for a confirmation before deleting. So what I just wanted to remove first.txt. so it will directly remove the file. It will asking me the permission, so I'm saying yes, delete it. If I do ls now, first.txt has been deleted, right? So rm command we can use to delete a file, and if I wanted to confirmations, and then I say it also asked the confirmation in the last time as well. If I wanted to delete second.txt, it will asking me if you want to delete, just say yes and it will work. So today we have learned the most important basic command. First we understand what is touch. Just to recap, we learned the touch command, then nano, then cat command to see the content of a file, then we see what is cp command, then we see what is mv command, then we will learn about the less command, more command, head command to see the first by default first 10 content, tail command to see the last 10 entry, then lastly we see the rm command. So these are the commands come under the Linux basic troubleshooting for the file management content. So I hope this video helped you to understand. One more task for everyone. Suppose if I'm using the head command which giving me the by default 10 entries. So what happen if I want only the first 3 entries? In that case, what we can do or how we can do. So this would be your task to research and then go to the next video. Thank you. See you into the next video.